have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Dallas Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, a series on the brink. A Western Conference champion could very well be crowned here in Game 4. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle. Miles Bridges is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes, and it's Harper in at the 1. And for Dallas, a pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flagg and Davis. Keon Ellis is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5. Taking a look at Dallas, they are on their heels, facing elimination down 3-0 in these conference finals.
Well, they're a desperate team, and desperate teams are unpredictable. Some just roll over and give up, while others continue to fight. We'll see what they're made of tonight.
Now here's Hayes. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3.
And look at that range from MP. He's really showing it off right now. He may be young, but man, does he ever shoot it with confidence.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Harper. From downtown. No good.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Irving for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And he gave the defense no time to react. As soon as Irving senses separation, he will exploit it.
Down low. Here's Hayes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harper. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And that one's good.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Harper. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Irving finds Davis. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Hayes for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. MP's got 6.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5. Feel a little bit.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Hey, shot's good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He ended up with 41 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to... MP outside. Fox outside. Pass to Bryant. Hayes for three. Oh, MP buries the triple.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Mavericks trail by 6. Keon Ellis is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Hayes for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Back to Porter. Inside. Flat. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
What a pass. Right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's the three. And MP good for three. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ellis outside. Davis against Bryant. Davis just merciless inside.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
On the wing, MP. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Yes, it's good.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Gafford. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Ellis. Fires in the triple. Ellis has got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
1:50 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Porter. And stolen by Hayes. It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Gafford. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Irving's checked in for Anthony Davis. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Hart, and Fox is subbed in for Castle. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Irving, the pass to Ellis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Porter looks it over. Launches a three. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
44 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good. Flag.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
Now here's MP. He's got 21. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. throw good, MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Lively comes in for Gafford, and it's Anthony Davis in for Michael Porter. San Antonio also making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Bryant, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Outside Irving. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left in the second. Irving finds Davis. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. He can't get it to go. MP getting it done for San Antonio. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the pick.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah. Looking at the series. Thanks for joining us. Time to...
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Miles Bridges, Harper out there with Castle, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's MP in at the small forward position.
Yeah, he is lighting it up tonight. Irving showing us a little bit of everything.
Here's MP. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Up top, Bridges. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Hayes has got 25 points.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Irving a screen on Castle. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. MP against Irving. Hayes. And here's Castle. Here's Hayes. Screen by Bridges. Hayes, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. MP is second.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Driving in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Pass to Harper. Now here's MP. Clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby Unstoppable and close.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Irving. Davis down low. He's guarded by Bridges. Davis misses. San Antonio leading by 6 to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
To the inside, Davis. Oh, Davis feasting inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. Hayes has got 28.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Spurs lead by 8. Hayes with a screen on Irving. MP outside. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Davis. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ellis. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Flagg. Here's Ellis. Drops in the 3. Ellis has got 8 points.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Oh! MP! His own 3!
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Davis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And here's Lively. Here's Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Nice D from Bridges. Spurs lead by 11. Pass to Harper. MP looking around. And he's going, oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. They've got Daniel Gafford, Michael Porter out there with John Collins. Then there's Keon Ellis, and it's Flagg in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 16. Pass to Flagg. Collins with a screen on Fox. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
MP outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. Hayes for three. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. MP's got 40 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Ellis outside. Gafford finds Porter. Fires from deep. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Spurs lead by 17. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ellis outside. Here's Flag. Collins outside. Pass to Flag. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Porter outside. That shot missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP outside. Back to Hart. Bryant outside. The 3 knocks down the long K.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Collins. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Michael Porter. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Hart. Miles Bridges comes in for Bryant. And Castle's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Harper. Back to Hayes. 4-3. Ellis with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 21. On the wing, Irving. Launches it. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Defense just...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls,
the previous play is allowed to review the play.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw good from Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled guards of all time. He has shot 50, 40, 90 in a season, and we all know about his ability to finish at the rim.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's MP.
Who's watching it?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Bridges. Puts up the tray. Ooh, it doesn't go. Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Davis. Flag fires. Buries it from outside.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
MP outside. And he can't stop the run as that misses. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Spurs.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
Boy, what an impressive showing from them here in these conference finals. Right from the jump, They looked like the more dominant and confident team, and they just steamrolled their way to a sweep in this one.
And there was never any doubt who the best team in this series was. They didn't just beat their opponent, they decimated them, not even allowing them to win one game in this series. They have to feel good about themselves heading into the NBA Finals.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Here's San Antonio now. 16-point lead. From deep three-point range, Davis pulls it down. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Bridges. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Get outside, get outside. Who's made it back?
And so the San Antonio Spurs win the series and will move on.
And they have proven how worthy they are of being conference champions. They've cleared so many big hurdles this season, and no matter what the situation has been, they just kept finding ways to get it done.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.